I got another video for y'all. This Love Without Borders, season 1, episode 1. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, a couple disclaimers. I don't know these people personally. I only know them within the show. No one's feelings should be hurt. No one should be heartbroken. No one should be offended. Strictly for entertainment, strictly for laughs, strictly for shits and giggles. I'm just a nigga with an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. The only difference between mine and theirs, I post mine. Let's get into it. So, Berlin says she only dated white guys. I'm not going to comment on that. But she said they have the best intentions. They just don't understand the experiences of a person who's not white. I will comment on that. And that's been my thing with interracial dating. I never really cared if people wanted to interracial date. Just don't disrespect the opposite gender of that race. And also, just I would hope that you would want the person who you're dating to have a kind of general understanding of certain things, which I'm not really going to get into on here because I don't really care. I would just hope that you would know what those said things are. Moving on. Phil a brother, so we rooting for him. His intro got a little freaky, but we gonna look past it for the one time. You know what I'm saying? We gonna look past it for the time being. But he said that the woman in the A don't understand the process. They only want you when they see the results. But you gotta understand, which what he said is true. That's definitely true. But you gotta understand how music works specifically, because that career path is just different. Like, in my personal opinion, and this is just like I said, my personal opinion on this, my take. With this specific career, you being an artist, it's different if you're an artist that's already solidified. You know what I'm saying? You got platinum albums and whatnot. That's different. We're speaking on a nigga in Phil's position, still trying to, you know what I'm saying, come up and make it. So, if you're Phil, you picked a career path where the timeline is uncertain. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say for music, for a nigga coming up, I would kind of understand why the women are kind of shaky in terms of dating you, and they're kind of uncertain because your career path is uncertain. There's people who put out a song, put out an EP, put out an album, and that shit pops overnight. Or they promote it one time and that shit pops overnight once they promote it, post on TikTok or do something like that. And now, hey, you going up overnight. But that's not realistic, and that's so rare, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like, a lot of people see that, just the results, but they don't see the work that goes into it. So when it comes to that music shit, it's like majority of the time you're not going to be a overnight success. And this is just generally speaking to everybody, not even just Phil. Like, I dip and dabble in, well, I do music. I just said dip and dabble to keep my anonymous status on here. But no, I do music, and but honestly too, I wouldn't even want it that way. And we're going to get into that. But majority of everybody's journey with the music shit is just going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be over time. You're going to have to, you know, really, really push your shit out there. And you're going to have to make 3, 4, 5 albums. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be, yeah, I made this album. Like I said, the overnight success, overnight celebrity. Shout out to Twista. That boy, yeah, even though that boy crazy, he wildin'. So with that being said, you know, if you don't have no other job and you just dependent on that and to make it, I definitely, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's what Phil's doing, but I'm saying, like, just giving an example, like, if that's what you're doing, I would kind of understand. Anyway, so Phil's dad was in Miami Vice. I know of his dad. I haven't watched Miami Vice though. I don't even know where to go watch that. Definitely, I've heard of it though, but I haven't watched it, so I'm not gonna watch it now. Dana lives in a van down by the river. Not bullshitting. She actually lives in a van down by the river. She went through a breakup and was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a van, just hit the road. And her goal is to go different places and write music. More power to you, Dana. That sounds somewhat peaceful, but low-key stressful. And I don't want to say I'm claustrophobic, but, like, I don't know. When it comes to sleeping, I am. Like, I'm not going to sleep in that skinny. Well, a van is, if you're trying to sleep in a van, it's skinny. I don't care if you can put a bed in that motherfucker, a twin, it don't matter, whatever it is. It's way too skinny. Because you can't even roll out of bed and really walk somewhere. That's just me, though. But it works for Dana. Even though she's like, yeah, like the negatives is like when you can shower and like places to park. I'm like, shit, but if you stay, well, nah, I wouldn't want to. Well, nah, ain't no shit gonna happen well, not really in the desert, but she would just be on the side of the road. I definitely don't want to just be on the side of the road. Never mind. I was like, that's a tough ass view. Like, if you just come here and you chilling, but nah, I wouldn't want to sleep there, even if my shit is locked. No, I'm just thinking my bad. Yeah. So Phil is packing shit for hygiene, not body hygiene, shit for the cribbo. Like, nigga, if you don't hit that little Dollar General or whatever they got down there, taking up space, nigga, shit, depending on who you fly through, that second bag might cost some. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm security, we don't give a fuck if it's a carry-on nickel. Nah, we don't give a fuck. Nah, let me stop. So that boy Phil really trying to start anew. He done cut the dreads. And you always know a brother finna enter a new door or try to enter a new door when they cut the hair. I hope it goes their way. Because they showed them, if I'm not mistaken, they showed them the little envelope of what they look like. But they ain't show us. Or at least I don't remember. So Phil going to Ghana. How does it feel to live my dream? When I tell you Ghana is black man's heaven, nigga, I go to Ghana. R.I.P. DMX. What Cisco say? I'ma be a player for life. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I go to Ghana. I'm making no food. That's that boy Luda. Berlin hopes she looks presentable because she been on a 20-hour flight. You look fine. And if that nigga can't understand that you look rough after a 20-hour flight, he's not the one for you. She opens the door and it's a woman. Guessing it's his sister, like, you know, he had to know that Berlin was pulling up, so I doubt he would really, you know what I'm saying, tell the sneaky link slide through right now, you know, right before she come on some, you know, I just want to let her know what it is. This is a type lifestyle. Because, I mean, they said, they didn't do his intro at the time, so now, hold on. But I would hope it's not his sister, because it's a little early to be meeting your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really meeting you for the first time, let alone meeting your people. That would be a lot for me. And I'm not even a shy person, and that would still be a lot for me. Like, damn, meeting the family. Nobody's ever met my family. I really don't even play that. Just any and everybody meeting the folks is just, I don't know. They jump back to Berlin, and I was right. It's his sis, but not only his sis. This nigga brought the whole family. This nigga brought the whole family down. And I mean, okay, let's get it out the way. So they pop a little champagne. You know, I like y'all already. He was like, I'm gonna show you around. Bet. He's like, this my sister room. This my parents' room. Hold on. Immediately no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have had to excuse myself and make a call to expert. Like, it couldn't be a nigga with his own spot. You know what I'm saying? And even if he had roommates, could the roommates not be this nigga whole family? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lot. This is a lot to take in. Now, I definitely, I'm sorry. I don't care how calm and how patient, how chill, how whatever I am. It's just, I'm gonna have to say something, because this is a lot. That's a lot. I want to be open to it. Like, she's definitely being a good sport, but I would just have to be like, give me a minute. Like, I need a second. So Dana's crying. She says that, you know, if things don't work out, you know, she gotta go home. She gotta go home to nothing, and there's nothing to go home to. It's like no funny shit, but like, you were living out of van. Like, you kind of, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that, because that just sounds like I'm dunking on her. But I'm just like, you didn't really leave much for you to come back to, or for you to even cry about leaving. Like, you were just, it was like, I'm just not gonna go there. I just, you know, I wouldn't understand. Maybe until I'm in her position, which I hope I'm never in her position. Knock on wood, some wood in here. Yeah, until I'm in her position, maybe I won't understand. But it's like, baby, don't get me wrong. This might be an opportunity. I hope the niggas chill. You know what I'm saying? I hope things work out for you. And I get being scared and thinking about the negative. But in your case, going around in that van and just hoping things work, that's just not some shit I want to do at, like, what she said, she was 38, 41. That's just not some shit I want to do at that age. But more power to you, you know. Even if whether this do or don't work, if you decide that, you know what I'm saying, you want to go back to the van and trap out that bitch and make your little mixtapes and drive around and play that strung that acoustic guitar, then more power to you. Shit. But like I said, it ain't no shit I be doing. Phil's yeah, they go back to Phil. He just sees all the nigga trapping on the street. He like, oh, this different. Like, you know, because of course in the A they got the water boys, whatever. He's like, man, it's different. Ghana, they nigga everything, nigga shoes, shit, gas. Niggas selling gas on side. All right, dude. How much? $250. $250, nigga. You not gonna get $250 up there in that shit go. Shit, nigga, you right. That be about what? Nigga, 3-2. 3-2. Shit, shop with your boy. Support a black owned business. Nigga, you still. Shop with your boy. Shop. Nigga, you got it from up there. You got it from down the way. Bring it down. Nah, but yeah, that nigga feels surprised. He's like, man, these niggas trapping off the street, whatever you need. He like, this different. So after that, he pull up to the Addy. Oh my goodness. Thank you, experts. Thank you, God. What's her name, mama? Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. Jesus. That boy Phil is going to enjoy this journey. I'm enjoying the journey for Phil. Fuck is you talking? I'm telling you. But no, on a serious note though, we finna get up out of here. Finna hit the next episode. And just keep on moving. I appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Share this cash, fans.